lot of organizations are creating many different aspects around flexibility. One aspect is which really talks to well-being. I think, and we haven't really addressed that yet in our conversation, but flexibility is key to achieving well-being in the workplace. It's not about having those EAP programs that I talk about, because you only get 20% of employees that actually take up EAP programs. What does it is around having the human experience. How do you create that kind of central work experience that talks to well-being? And part of it is flexibility. So how do I create things like, better structure in my workday? For example, maybe it's mandatory lunch breaks. And that, again, talks to me making sure that I'm taking care of myself, that I'm eating properly. Or maybe it is, rather than having a 60-minute meeting, have a 55-minute meeting and then do a 5-minute break. So 55-5 rule, some companies are calling it, right? And then you could have mandatory vacation. So LinkedIn is an example of that, where they have a week-long mandatory vacation where you're not allowed to engage with work at all. So where you really have that proactive rest that is so important. So there's many different things that you can do. And some companies obviously are doing the 4-day week, and a lot of them are testing that now. And then some organizations are saying, well, I had an engagement with a leader that says, no, you come to work at 8 or 9 o'clock, but you only start work at, say, so if you come in at 8, you start work at 9. That 8 to 9 time is your social time. Get around the coffee machine, chat, or whether it's a virtual scenario as well, and connect with your colleagues socially, and then get into your work and close off at 4 o'clock, because you actually cannot take on more capacity or brain power post that time. And so, and that's where, so it's, as opposed to a 32-hour week in the normal 4-day week, they're looking at it differently from a day-to-day basis. So there's many different ways of managing flexibility, but all of them actually talk to well-being, and that's the purpose of flexibility, to say, how do we structure our work days that enable performance but supports well-being at the same time? And that's really what flexibility, and the Gen Zs are really bringing that, and the millennials are bringing that into the workplace in a big way.